7:18, time to take a look at some of the videos that are burning up the old social media thing that they call the Facebook.
I think a couple of these people are not members of Mensa. I'm just going out on a limb on that.
You think?
Kids and even adults don't try this at home or at a hotel. There's a lot of things that'll make you say, no, no, no. And that includes this guy who jumps off the top floor of a hotel into the hotel's pool.
Nope. Are you kidding? Oh.
Wow. And yes, he can still walk. Can you imagine jumping that?
No.
Oh, geez. So, of course, that was difficult to watch. He jumped about 4 stories down. And for a second there, I don't know if you saw, it looked like he was not going to hit the pool and actually hit the pavement. At the last second, he makes it into the water and plunges into the deep end. And as you saw, his GoPro cam was still attached to his head. I was looking out the corner of my eye. I didn't realize we were re-looping it. I thought he was going up for a second try there.
Speaking of pools, I think he comes from the shallow end of the gene pool.
I will wholeheartedly agree with you there.
Boy, oh boy. Well, video gamers, they're often given a bad name for just sitting around in the houses and using their thumbs for hours at a time, playing their favorite games, but here's a couple of guys breaking the stigma. This looks like a pretty lot of fun. The people over at Augmented Climbing invented in an active game combining wall climbing and the video game classic Pong. The players hit a ball on a computer screen attached to a wall, using their hands and the feet to manipulate the ball. From there, they have to climb up and down to block the shots from their opponent. See, the guy that jumped off the hotel roof should play that game.
Now, at the onset, I mentioned we had a couple people not so smart. Those kids were. First one, not so much. And then this one, finishing up our trio of videos. There are tons of challenges floating online, but let's say none quite as stupid as this one. YouTuber decided to create the Flaming Cactus Challenge because, you know, that was the big demand across the world. Take a look. So this guy, named Mitch, doused the cactus in grain alcohol, lit the plant on fire, and then took a big bite. But he decided to wash it down with cheap beer, living in classy style. Well, the YouTuber says the cactus tasted like kiwi and then proceeded to finish it off. When asked why he attempted something so dangerous, he simply replied, "I thought it would be funny. I bet he wasn't laughing when it completed the digestive cycle." I'm going to go out on a limb there.
What could go wrong with grain alcohol and cheap beer?
I just hope he doesn't reproduce. I hope he doesn't spawn and have kids. That's all I'm saying. No judgment. No judgment from Weather
None
Boy
whatsoever. All right, it is time to play a little pause for bets. What do you have for me today? What's your
I'm thinking a flaming cactus on Goldie's lap.
It is time for this morning's Pause for Pets from Richardson's Rescue. This is Gil, a real cute kitty here, about 14 weeks old, very handsome tabby.